Hi everyone, this is Lowell, and we're talking about songwriting and just sharing a few examples of my own creativity, and maybe it'll help expand kind of your concept of songwriting. The next one was hoping to share with you is what I call a long form or a through composed type of form. And so most people think that songwriting has to be an exact, verse chorus, or verse one chorus, verse two chorus, bridge chorus, or something like that. But this is an example of something that is through composed, and it kind of morphs over time, and it's really doesn't reuse the same material ever, and it kind of takes the listener on a journey. There's tempo fluctuations, there's textural changes, and it's supposed to be a little bit like just flowing down a river. A river just keeps on changing as you're flowing down and going downstream with it. There's fascinating. There's a word or a name in the Bible that is the first musician, and the first musician's name is Jubal. And if you look up the Hebrew definition of Jubal, it means to flow. So there's definitely a correlation of music and the kind of the awareness of stream of consciousness, if you want to call it that. No pun intended, stream. But where it's flowing along, and it just keeps on morphing as it goes. So this is a song that I wrote for an Easter event called "There Is Life."
From the throne, it flows from the throne, it flows from the throne. There is life, there is life in the breath of His presence. It surrounds, and it covers like a flood, like a flood, like a flood. There is fruit, precious fruit, which grows on the vines. Inside there's a seed to be planted. If it falls upon ground that is fallow and moist, its power, its power, its power will reflect on heaven, all of heaven. Inside is the resurrection. Jesus is the life. No one comes unto the Father. No one comes unto the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation, with whom there is no shifting shadow of turning. No one comes unto the Father of light by any other way but Jesus. Jesus is the resurrection. Jesus is the life. Jesus is the life. Resurrection. 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 If you believe there is nothing impossible, if you believe there is nothing impossible, resurrection. For he's dead. I am the resurrection. I am the life. He who believes in me will never die. If you believe, all things are possible. Resurrection, 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 resurrection. Resurrection, resurrection and the life, resurrection and the life. There is life in the river which flows from the throne. There is life in the breath of His presence. There is peace beyond measure, a peace really given. It surrounds and it covers like a flood. There is fruit, precious fruit, which grows on the vine. Inside there is seed to be planted. If it falls upon ground that is fallow and moist, its power will reflect on There is life.